Hi, my name is Ariana, and this is my first time recording, and I'm going to be recording about my skincare. And I have some discussion points that I'm going to be talking about. And basically, I'm just going to talk about my independent study and a little bit about myself. So, for my school, we have a thing called expeditions, and it's basically an 8-week course that we have every 8 weeks for 2 weeks. And I decided to do an independent study, which is about skincare, because I truly want to pursue dermatology when I get older. And I really felt like if I had the opportunity to do an independent study and learn a lot more about skincare would help me decide if that's really what I want to do. And so far it's been so much fun. I've been doing a lot of research about different skin conditions, different natural remedies for different skin types. I've also learned like many different skin types. I learned how health and stress, like mental and physical, can truly affect your skin, and I will be talking about those in my future videos. But today I'm just going to be talking about who I am and how I got into skincare. Well, first off, when I was in middle school, I did have a lot of pimples on my face, and in my family, no one taught me how to use a cleanser, use a toner, certain acne treatments. It was just not a thing because it was kind of like a taboo to, take care of yourself and make yourself look good. So I came across, YouTube and doing my research. I started realizing I had like flakiness on my skin, like around my T-zone and around my nose, around my mouth. Those are like the dry patches that I have, and I came to find out that I have dry skin. But also I noticed that many products didn't work for me, and I'd get allergic reactions, hives, rashes, and I found out that I had sensitive skin as well. So why I got into skincare was because I realized when I started clearing up my skin, it really boosted up my confidence, and it honestly made me feel a lot happier. And I'm going to be showing you guys a little bit of the products that I use. So first off, I have 2 cleansers. So lately I'm using the Dove Sensitive Bar Soap, and there's a lot of controversial with this soap. It doesn't help with, acne. It mostly helps with moisturizing and cleansing. And a lot of people think that if they just use a cleansing cream or a cleanse bar, they think that that's washing their face. No, that is just step 1 of the skincare process. So if not, I use the Deep Clean Neutrogena cream cleanser. My mom uses it, so I started using it, and then I realized that that didn't help me, so I went to Lush, which is my favorite store of all. You guys should go check them out. They're organic and vegan and vegetarian and all that. And sometimes I get their bar cleansers. I don't have one right now, but they're kind of small, and there's different types, and the one that I get is the Jade Roll, and it's very moisturizing for my skin, which I love because I need a lot of moisture. And then after that, sometimes when I feel like I need to exfoliate my skin because I have like large pores or I have skin patches all over my nose, I use a Deep Clean exfoliating scrub, and I just find whichever one is on sale at Target, because it's not really good to exfoliate your skin every day because it's just going to irritate your skin. So that's why I don't use it that much. And then I end it with the Clean and Clear Dual Action Moisturizer. and this is what I use to moisturize my face. I like the kind of coolness effect that it gives, kind of like minty, which I really like. And then I spray it off with the Mario Badescu Aloe Rose Water. There you go. And then I always like to moisturize my lips because, like I said, I have dry skin around my lips, so my lips tend to get dry, so I just use Carmex. If not, this is the Lush Whip Stick, and it's just like a chocolate lip balm. It's very sweet. And I always carry around with me hand sanitizer. And that is because I noticed that a lot of people touch their face, especially when they have pimples, they just want to pop it, which I totally get. Like, I do the same thing. I have the urge just to pop the pimple, but we have a lot of bacteria on our hands, and if we put that on our face, it could create a bigger mess. So I always put on hand sanitizer. I always wash my hands before I do my skincare. I just try to avoid touching my face because I really just, it's just gonna irritate it more. And usually when I have scarring from touching my pimples, like right here, I don't think you can see one. I had a pimple and I touched it and I popped it. I put aloe vera gel, and aloe vera gel really helps with, it's mainly known for sunburn and irritated skin, but also it's really good for scars. It helps lighten up the scars and just irritated skin. It's very cooling, and I really truly feel like it helps. Also, you can invest in an aloe plant and just use it from there. And then, like I said, I do have dry skin, so when I get out of the shower, I like to moisturize, you know, my skin, my body, so I tend to use a non-fragrance lotion. And that is only because I feel like when it comes with non-fragrance, it even dries up my skin a little bit more, and that is because it has alcohol in it. So, for example, the Champagne Toast from Bath & Body Works smells bomb, but it just has a lot of fragrance. Obviously, if it smells really good, it's gonna have a lot of fragrance. But that's not the case for every lotion. But you can see that it has tons of alcohol in the ingredients, and there's certain alcohols that you want to avoid, and in my future videos I'll talk about that. But I like to use like cocoa butter body lotion. I really feel like it helps with moisturizing my skin and just keeping it radiant and healthy and glowing, not greasy at all, but like as you can see right here, it says from light all the way to rich. It depends on your skin. If you're more like very flaky and dry, you want a rich and creamier lotion rather than just a light, you know, layer. And also I'm gonna be talking about like certain face masks that I like and when I use them. Okay, so there's different types. There's clay masks. I like to use this mask, although it's very popular. A lot of people like to use this. I do like to use this personally. From my experience, I truly feel like it helps and it just really cleanses out my pores. There's also different types of clay masks, but they're here to just, you know, skin balancing and kind of just purify your skin, which I really like. Also, when I notice that I have really deep pores, I like to use like peel off masks, you know, like the nose strips. And another thing is, when I use nose strips, the ones from like the Target brand, I notice it really irritates my skin and even makes my pores bigger. So I try to invest in like higher end ones. I don't use nose strips very often, especially if I'm taking good care of my skin. My skincare routine will minimize my pores, but if you do use them often, you'll notice that you're gonna have to use them all the time, like every week, which is in this, I really feel like that's not good, but it's up to you on what you feel and what makes you feel good. But yeah, I feel like the peel off mask truly like purifies and like refines my pores. Okay, so tips on dry skin. I before I do my skincare, I always steam my face, and that is to open up my pores so I can really get in there. I always cleanse my face with a cleanser. Like I said, you can use an oil cleanser, cream cleanser. There's a lot of cleansers out there that you can invest in, and it doesn't have to be very expensive. And then I go in with a toner, and I use apple cider vinegar and dilute it with some water, put it on a paper towel, and just tap on your face. Afterwards, I do a clay mask or a peel off mask, whichever one I'm feeling, and then I wash that off, and then I put a serum. I really like this serum right here. Let's see. It's called the Primera Wild Seed Firming Serum, if you can see. And I really feel like it just smooths and like boosts my elasticity. And another thing is I'm sorry, I just got a cough attack. I like to use like cooling roll-on for puffy eyes. And I don't use it very often, but usually when I'm very tired or before I go to sleep, I roll it on. And I have one for the nighttime, and then I have one for during the day. And I really feel like it does help because I personally don't wear makeup, so I don't put on cleanser, I don't, bake my face. So I really feel like this helps a lot. And now I'm just gonna be explaining like my channel. So Skincare with Yaya is gonna be videos of me talking about how I cope with dry skin, certain different skin types, skin conditions, tips and tricks for all skin types. I'm gonna be doing some DIYs that you can do at home, like these trendy products that people are talking about, see if they actually work. I'm gonna be showing you guys my skincare routine that I was just talking about. And then I'm gonna be trying on new products on other people that have different skin types. And then I'm gonna be showing you guys how I make my own soap. So I noticed that for myself, there's a lot of soaps that kind of streak my skin and make my skin dry, like left very dry. And I just wanted to learn how to make my own soap, so I did, and I love it, and I want to show you guys the process and see if that can help you guys too. And that's pretty much all for this video. Thank you. Bye.